India has revolutionized digital payments, allowing transactions in small denominations, which helps even wayside hawkers and sellers to improve their sales. What is the potential for scaling up our unified payments interface? Can it provide an alternative to the SWIFT system that enables cross-border financial transactions? Here are some expert reflections from academia and industry.
After having gone through the crores and crores of payments, and today, in fact, the payment systems, like in fact today, it is very, very robust. They don't crash at all in PCI. Of course, now they are taking various safeguards with regard to the cyber security. So this is yet another area, because all over the world we have been seeing the outages because of the cyber security and cyber financial security. That's yet another area where India can teach the world, because with some crores of payments, still we are able to have that much of a resilience set up. To that extent, setting up some kind of a payments kind of systems laboratory type of a thing, integrating the cyber security payment systems and with the cloud and the data analytics, that could be another area. Today all over the world they are coming to India and they are setting up data centers here. So India has got all the data with us. So today, instead of setting up a data center where they simply use it, set up a data center where, using the kind of financial literacy, all the data you embed into that, from there, a behavioral finance kind of a patterns in terms of that, analytics out of that. If you do that, and that is a value addition, this is something that we will be able to sell to the world. Something like it sort of micro level payments, and how to convert the data into information, into analytics and decision kind of making, and productize in terms of that.
The systems that we've set up is so robust. And I learned that about 11 other countries have adopted, including France. The UPI, the fundamental platform, has been adopted. Like what Dr. Rao said, you can trade with 2 rupees, 3 rupees on GPay. I mean, even in the UK, I think you can't do anything less than $1 or £1. So that is how their systems are set up. So obviously, it doesn't cost them, right? Today, I don't know when UPI is going to make it or charge a fee for it. But I think in the interest of making digital payments, probably government is still not touched that. So that is good. And you go to the US, you don't see similar systems. So we are far ahead. They're all catching up. So I think India should probably take this platform and sell it to many other countries. You see, the biggest problem here is, if you look at SWIFT, which is facilitating international payments, the kind of money they're kind of taking away from the crowd globally. I think the profit is about 100 billion. That's the kind of profits SWIFT system is making. And with all this UPI, if you can actually sell it to many other countries and get the transactions, international transactions also facilitated through that, there is potential to definitely bring down the overall cost of payment for the people. So I think definitely we should lead and we should probably march ahead. I don't know how much of international pressures we will have from the likes of US or people who are dominating this industry. But any initiative that to expand this number from 11 to maybe 50 or 100 will be good, because there are a lot of countries who might need it. I'm talking about international, cross-border payments, like SWIFT is the system that is designed by America primarily for, but what I'm trying to say is, if you can build on top of the UPI system to facilitate cross-border, I mean, I think cross-border is still facilitated. I can't make a GPay from UK. I don't know if we can do that from France, where it is already accepted. But if that happens, then the financial markets will see a revolution, is what I'm saying.
If you could make a political, discussions and make it, I don't know, with BRICS, I don't know if it will work. If you make it possible, I mean, this is a golden time for our country. That's what I really understand, because people are really, really surprised, that we could achieve this scale of fintech. And again, another important thing which I only gather from my reading is that Professor Rao has mentioned that already, that this AI could really revolutionize this entire economic affairs, because they do autonomously investment decisions and many other things. So this is a peak time where our students should be highly literate in all these kind of things. This is the ultimate point I'm going to make, because this is the time for India. This is the time when we can really leverage upon what we have already developed, build upon it, to introduce the right kind of financial literacy, because old kind of financial literacy may not be sufficient for AI age, because things are changing very fast. It is even said that AI can really consume the entire sector as such. This is the kind of revolution going to happen, where security, data security could be a major area where fintech should recur. All this kind of new understanding, new awareness, I think India should have, and we have the right to do that, because we can surprise the nations with our technology already. So this could be, really taken as a starting point, and start just like our former revolutions, like computer revolution or software revolution. This could be, fintech could be another revolution India could start up. This is what I understand, I gather from my interaction with the universities here and people here.
India can definitely show the way with the fintech revolution, as with the previous information and IT revolutions. It is the right time for industry, academia, and governments to come together and make it happen.